Hi, welcome back again. I'm back, Mr. Q2 Raw. Coming to give y'all this Money in Bank review from last night. Just give you my little inside thoughts, tell you who won real quick. I won't make this video too long. Some other bloggers could run an hour and a half doing all that crazy shit, okay? But it was only 6 matches, so we just gonna get right to it. 6 or 7, we're gonna get to it. Usos and Mysterios. Greatest top-off match to begin the show. Hey, they did their thing. True 5-star, man. And shouts out to the Usos. I pretty much knew they was going to win anyway, because the whole Roman Uso Hanoi Empire, man, it's going to be in WWE for years to come. Roman, phenomenal. But, man, we going to get to him. Usos put on a great match. Dominique, Rey Mysterio. Both in there, flip tumbling. True 5-star match, though. You got to love the almost finishes. We had about 3 almost finishes, man, which was very almost breathtaking. Especially me, I'm a Usos fan. I know probably the majority of the people was going for Dominic and for Rey. But, nah, I was glad to see my Usos walk away SmackDown Tag Team Champions once again last night. Hey, they going to have a family with all the straps. So who else we had next? We had the Women's Money in the Bank, I think, that really kicked it off. Yeah. That was all right. Spot after spot here and there. Whatever they're trying to do with Nikki ASH, I don't know. I know the funniest thing, though, man. Vince McMahon is funny, truly hilarious. Let me tell you guys something. Vince control and do what he want. Man, he put this woman in a superwoman outfit or something, man. From her gimmick that she was. It's kind of like, why? And then name her Nikki Ash, ASH. Yeah, almost like Nikki Ash. You know what I'm saying? Vince just does this, man. This is just how the guy operates. He's the puppeteer, puppet master. If you working under his umbrella, and that's just how it go. But the funniest thing is Eva Marie with Dewdrop. Piper Niven name. You actually got this lady Dewdrop. That's funny, man. Vince McMahon probably called in the office, looked her up and down, said, "What do you see?" Dewdrop. Vince, typical Vince, man. Oh my God, hilarious. I fell out laughing when I saw her come out on Monday Night Raw that day. I said, man, that's Piper. Who did they just say that was? That's a rib. That's just like he did Dusty Rhodes with the polka dots. He gonna test Dewdrop and see if she can get that over. So, I mean, this is how it go. Cold-blooded, man, with Vince sometimes. Then we had Nikki winning, man. I don't know. I don't even really see her beating Bianca for a SmackDown championship. Damn sure don't see you beating Charlotte for a championship. So who knows, man? She may hold that Money in the Bank. She may even have a match to someone caliber over her and lose the briefcase before she even cashed it in. Because, hey, man, they starting to do instances like those as well nowadays. So then you have them, and then, let me see. The Tag Team Championship, Raw Tag Team Championship, Viking Raiders against AJ and Omos. I like those guys. That was a good match too. Viking Raiders did great last night. They put on a good show, man. Work ethic and ability, keeping fans involved into the match is really what it takes. Everything about the wrestling business is the psychology level, and they did a great job keeping the live fan attendance in tune. When you get a chance, this is awesome, ringing through the whole building from them. You guys know you're doing a great job out there. But it was good to see AJ and Omos. They walked away once again, retaining the Raw Tag Team Championships. So, congrats to them. I pretty much knew they was going to go over anyway as well. So, all right. Them winning, and then who else do we have? We had Big E and Kofi Kingston. No, I'm tripping. Bobby Lashley and Kofi Kingston. Man, I kind of knew Bobby was already going to win, but that match it was kind of okay. But, once the Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston battle going on, you already pretty much know Bobby Lashley was just going to run through that. They whole little feud, whatever he had, and still walk out with the WWE Championship. Basically, that match wasn't a threat of him losing his championship at all. But it was a good storyline they had with him and MVP kind of having a little, controversy. So that was great. Setup was good. you know. But we all knew how it was gonna end in the final analysis, you know. Okay, so now we gonna get to what was it? The men's ladder match. Yeah, nah. I'm gonna do men's ladder match. Then I get to the Charlotte and Rhea because I wanna say Charlotte and Rhea because I wanna go in about that one. All right, men's ladder match. Hi, shouts out to my boy Big E. Big E, yes. I was saying after Kofi won his championship at WrestleMania that year, I say Big E is destined for it. I knew they were setting Big E up to win the WWE or the Universal Championship. He went to Raw, so it may be this Universal Championship, but I don't know. He could have a threat for Roman. He really could, but we're going to see how this play out. But I basically knew he was going to be in the contention for championship, period, when he dropped the Intercontinental Championship to Apollo Crews. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? Crews need the more elevation. Let him be the workhorse. Let him get the title. Big E done already kind of elevated himself. He already showed that he's in the contention for championship status anyway. So that was a great move once again. Big E gonna have a great year. I want to say maybe when he may cash this in, but man, who knows, man? You know, for you to predict wrestling, I tell people, you have to think what the writers will do. You know what I'm saying? You can even say what the best move will be or what they need to do, and your answer be reasonable. Like I hear a lot of bloggers, they make a lot of sense. But it falls right back once again onto what the writers will actually truly do. See, back in the day when you had your Gary Hart bookings and, you know, you had your the Sam Munchniks, you had promoters and you had people what you knew can understand where their ideas come from. Vince McMahon came into the game. Hey, it's a hit and miss. He could be over here, over here, over here, over there, over there. Vince creates his own little world. So for you to try to keep up and really figure him out totally, the man's a mastermind, man. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest idols out here. Shit, you want to follow somebody that's a billionaire guy you need to stay in contact with and tune. You know what I'm saying? Show you how to really, really, truly move on the low. Vince knows nothing about outside of the wrestling bubble. That was amazing to me. They say he don't know what's going on. If this shit don't concern wrestling and his empire, he don't even know what's going on. He don't even give a fuck. They say he don't watch nothing else. Other people come tell him things. He don't engage. He don't do social media. He don't do nothing. He have other people to run those for him. That's real boss CEO type levels, though. You know what I mean? Not really engaging with everything. You know what I mean? You gotta sometimes you gotta step out the box. You know what I'm saying? But okay, we about to get to it now. Now we about to get to Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. Match of the night. Match of the night. I've been telling everybody for years on Twitter. Check my Twitter years ago. Been on Charlotte's page, the Flair's page. I told them she is the Mount Rushmore of all women in the business. I told her when she first came in, before Rhea and B even came up, because I was going to the armories down here in Florida watching them heads up. So I'm watching the growth of who's going to be who. I said Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Io Shirai. Kairi Sane had took off and already went up there with Oscar. But I always seen the growth of them. I've watched their whole careers come from the concrete dirt to where they at right now on live TV spectacle in front of the whole world, you know. But Charlotte is like her father. She's the female Ric Flair in this era. I grew up watching Rick. Rosemont Horizon, UIC Pavilion in Chicago, Amphitheater, baby. We talk about 1985, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, all these years. To see Flair walk that aisle, baby, and the lights go out and all hits, it's just, lights is just hitting all in darkness. And when he come walk that aisle, amazing. Charlotte Flair that's her daddy, man. That's all I could say. When you charismatic like that, your daughter, take it from me, I know that your daughter's gonna be just as charismatic as you are when it's internal. A lot of people try to portray and act, but when you have an inner who you are, comes out even through your kids. It's like next level. It's just not the same with just everybody. You know what I'm saying? Charlotte has it. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. On all women level, I honor, respect every woman in that league, but Charlotte is above all rest, man. 14-time world's heavyweight champion now. Come on. Told you. She gonna carry years just how Rick did. Rick fought all the legends through generations, man. Ric Flair's icon of icons, believe it or not. He truly is. Like, nobody, he's wrestled people in eras and generations that you couldn't fit that time frame in, man. Like, you would have to wrestle for about 40 years to really catch up to this dude. Yup, going overseas. You talking about Funks, Wahoo McDaniels, the Von Erichs, went through Buddy Rogers, him and Valentine, him and Steamboats, him and Dick the Bruiser days. That's what I'm saying. It's eras and generations. So then the New Age era, he fighting Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, everything. He got the greatest Sting, Vader. Come on, man. Come on. But she has it. And she's once again the Raw Women's Champion. Yeah, man. She will prolong this business on until she retire. Guaranteed. She gonna go out, probably be an old lady just like Flair. I see her standing in this business how basically Moolah and Mae Young, you know what I'm saying? Because she gonna be so addicted to it. But hey, know when to leave. Probably don't stay as long as Rick did. I say that. But once again, I have to say congratulations to Charlotte Flair for winning last night 14 times. I always had the faith, and I always said from day one that you would be it. She's not just on Mount Rushmore. Keep this, people. She's the face of the women's Mount Rushmore. The face. Just remember that. There's others that come along too, but this is her shine right now. Now we're going to go ahead and get into this main event, though. Phenomenal. Roman Reigns, man, Roman. You got to pull Roman up in that entrance. His entrance and his entrance music. First off, he get entrance music of the year. It will be. If it's ever votes this year anything, he will most definitely get it for this year. Roman is phenomenal, man. This whole gimmick, and I had just tweeted, I said, Roman Reigns holds this torch better than John Cena ever could. Seriously. I'm sorry. And then John Cena actually comes out last night in the main event. It just kind of remind me of something. Remember when Hulk Hogan, remember when Macho Man was getting his shine in light? Here comes Hogan. I like Hogan, don't get me wrong. Ultimate Warrior getting his shine, Here comes Hogan, tag team with me. It's like I have to be in that spotlight with you in. It's business, though. Not saying you wrong. Shouts out to Hulk. I rock with Terry. And Hogan, I'm going to be at your beat shop July 30th. Specialty. Yep. 5 days after my birthday. I'm coming up there and buy a whole lot of little merchandise, man. So expect Q2 Raw. July 30th. I will be at Hulk Hogan's Orlando Beat Shop. But, yeah, I just kind of peeped the business in there. And John Cena, man, wow, this dude, I don't know. I don't really just want to drag the guy in the dirt or nothing like that. But I just say he make his moves, man. You know how to really, play ball. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. But if you understand the business, it's transparent. You know what I'm saying? But Roman Reigns and Edge match was awesome. It was awesome. It was one of the great matches too as well. They put on a great match, and due to Edge coming back, even just off his injuries and, the things hanging over in what he have, he still put on a great show. I was saying in the beginning, I didn't want him to take too many bumps, because Edge really at the race, one match have him like broke up, you know what I'm saying? Similar to how the Undertaker was. Undertaker got to get shot up with cortisones and everything. That's why they can only wrestle like one match here, and they have to prolong for so long, because they going in falling and shit. Come on, man. Dude, you're not even supposed to really be falling like that. You feel me? Look at their age. Look at their age. You go out in your backyard and take bumps. How they bump, you know what I'm saying? You'll be sore, man. And then when they already have taken those bumps on top of injuries that they already currently have, very, very dangerous. But look at what they do for audience and for the people. They put on a great match. But Roman Reigns' entrance, you are the throne. Roman Reigns is the guy. You gonna acknowledge him. He is the big dog of the yard. And guess what? To be honest, shouts out Roman, he is truly the head of the table. Straight up. The whole Anoa'i family, Much love to all of them. I grew up watching all of them guys. Even Roman come from the elder. I used to watch his father's uncles, all of them, man. To me, this is prestigious history, and I love it, bro. Like, I grew up in this. I ain't no fly-by-night fan, nothing, you know? I'm going to show y'all my whole library one day. You know what I'm saying? One day. Yup. But, hey, stay tuned. I'm finna be running a lot of these virtual matches again. It's been kind of requested. So I'm gonna give people their requests, and y'all been asking me, man. But you know, I do work. You know, I got another career outside of this. I try to do this as much as I can, though. But you know, it's all about timing, free everything. You know, have to be free. You know, then I have to have everything put together with everything, because technically I write nothing down. I look at everything, I see what's going, I go straight off the top. You know, I don't have to have notes and shit, getting everything prepared. I'm a visionary. I'm a visionary with thought, and my retention process is very, very high. So I can hold a lot and just keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. But yeah, Roman Reigns, still the big dog of the yard and Universal Champion. And he will have this Universal Championship for a long time. Roman Reigns will, you see how long John Cena was on top? Let's count, okay? Cena had about a 10-year run. Hulk Hogan had 9 years. We talking about being the man on top. Roman and the Samoan dynasty, I see Roman running the rest of the decade. Even if he do lose the belt, whoever beat him, he coming back to get his belt again. But yeah, he gonna be up there. And if they ain't got any sense, keep him with his Usos. They may want to bring in another family member. You know, even if Seth Rollins get in with him, because you seen what happened last night. But see, Seth and Edge probably gonna have a little battle. So that was just something to occur to create another storyline for them, you know. So yeah, it's basically, you know, it's basically transparent to, once again, a guy like me. I see exactly the direction where it's going, but I hope some of these writers just stay on path and do not deter. Because you have a great thing going on, then next thing is like, I think they be like, okay, these people done caught on to what we doing, because they be on Twitter, YouTube, everything, seeing what people saying. So once so many people is really hitting it on their head, I think they'll go in and change it that day, because you hear people say Vince come in and will change and rewrite the show that night. You know what I'm saying? Either y'all just got total shit that he reads, or it's they're on to us. So either one of those has to be a change, and it's either one of those reasons guaranteed. But we gonna keep watching, stay tuned. Guys, I'm about to bring you your virtual wrestling matches real soon, maybe in an hour. Stay tuned though. That'll be my next ones. Great Money in the Bank pay-per-view, WWE, I do gotta say. But one last thing before I leave, please tell Peacock to fix their streaming services. We shouldn't have to pay monthly to be going through that. Last night should have been a time where y'all learned on what to do. Please fix that if y'all want us to keep paying monthly. Salute. Q2 Raw, signing out.